What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can it? You can hear me. Can't move. Is that right? Came back for a sec. Move on this tape microphone. Is that any better? Right under my mouth. Hi everybody, can you hear me now? Is that better? Honest to God, I've got no space to move at all. Alright, it's because the microphone has to be right under my mouth then. So it was just a chat really on a bit random, a bit about again chance. What is spiritual ascension? Because a lot of people talk about this. I think I've spelled it wrong. Title, but so right. Can you hear the sound again? Then am I all carrying on talking? So I'm going to move this. I just want to show code, whatever you call it, number. If you want to make a Discord account, it's and the link are in the description box below. I'll just start showing you things while I start rambling about ascension. Yeah, sounds on. Yeah, honest to God, I've got a little dressing table where my computer and I can hardly put, can't move, can't do anything. So out of what little money I've got, I've ordered myself a desk. So I also need ordered that, and I've also need to get myself a webcam because I'm lending this one. Not very good. If I want to start doing that stuff like that, it's not really going to start doing. So if anyone would like to make donations, like a coffee donation, such as a coffee, find the link in the box. Welcome, because go to this channel of that, can't really get on my own, and webcam because it will be as good as Roxanne's anyway. Then I can up my game like Roxanne, because Roxanne's is really what I do. Got who watch well because I'm not that clear and there's not that much focus. Like I said, if I am doing sort of arty stuff when I do my, so don't know if find this name. If anyone would like to make a donation, coffee donation, of putting I need, like I've got this desk. I really shouldn't have thought, but I need it. I didn't. The other desk has got like, a moving drawer, so I can put my board underneath it, and then I'm gonna have more up. So should be able to do more stuff. So apart from that, board is there. Look in the box, you will find my Discord link. Doing on today. Hi, Kittenex. Hi, and I'm breaking up. I don't know what it is. It's Mike. I haven't got a clue what it is, so hope you can hear. Can anyone help? Is it the microphone? Oh, Holly, what? I don't know, Debbie. I just know it's in the link. It's there. I don't know how. Oh. Can you hear me? I don't know if it's this microphone. Yeah, I think they are messing with. Don't stop. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to carry on with it. I did this morning. I was as far as I know. I'm just going to carry on. Make sure the microphone is fully in. Just going to move it on quite high. Breaking up badly. Let me check the back of the. What's it like now? That's what I'm saying. I had some pictures to show you. Well, that box. Going up and down. Oh. Actual. I go off and come back on and see if that's anything. Yeah, but I don't understand what she means. If not, I'm going to have to go on my tablet, but I wanted to show you pictures. Good. Thanks. Right close. Right under me. It's right under my mouth. It was working this morning, it wasn't right. That helps. Right, I'm going to sit right close. Is that any better? Getting hot. Bite me into you. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not opening Discord up. But I don't know what to do. Whether to go on my tablet, come off live and come back on again. I don't know what's going on. Desktop audio. Out and come. Did I go out and come back in? Does anyone know? Is desktop audio sound like mic's moving up and down? Desktop. Thought that was supposed. Right, I'm gonna go. That just come back on? Have I just restarted it or not? Hang on, I'll be back. I'm just going to check the back of the Sorry, the invite has been. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, the invite. Really? Any better? I'm going to switch the mic up. Any better? Let me go over to. I really don't know what's going on. I think it's better, Dolly. Is it better? Okay. You can hear me talking. I'm just going to. Power from. Oh. Can't switch it off. My son. Or do you mean totally come off, switch off and come on again? No? No, you can't hear me, or can hear me. Is desktop audio supposed to be moved down because it's not? I might just have to come off it, which is no good because I some pictures. Audio is. I know it is, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to sort it out. Oh, it shouldn't move. Oh, right, then it's fine. It's showing my microphone going up. Haven't got a clue why. It's on quite loud as well, so don't understand it. Is it? Hang on. Is that any better? Your microwave. Is your microwave on? No. Is that any better? If not, I'm gonna have to go. I've not got enough on my tablet. I'll have to leave it till tomorrow. Loud and clear now. Is it loud and clear now? Okay so far? I don't know if it's because I had my keyboard on top of something. I don't know. Is it okay? Shall I carry on? Yeah? Wow, is something remotely controlling your mind? I don't know. Is it right? It seems fine. Shall I just go? It could be me. My desk is so small. Right, it's all good. Well, what I think it is I've moved my keyboard up to the screen. Don't know if it was cutting something off. Thank you. The thing is, my desk is so small. Like I've said, I've ordered myself one that I couldn't really afford, but I'm doing it for you guys so I can do stuff. So, like I said, there's information in the description box below if anyone would like to make any coffee donations, which will go to help with this channel for getting little accessories and stuff. Like I said, like a little camera, because this one is on loan and I've got to give it back and it's not very good. And if I'll be doing my artwork, I'm going to see it a lot more clearer, and then I can up my game like Roxanne the Globalist and I, because her camera's really but yeah, so information to Discord, my Discord, I'll find that out again if it's gone down or whatever's happened. It might have just been yesterday. And links to donations is in the links below. So I'm going to change this picture over now. Let's have a look. So the chat was about ascension. Thank you. It must have just been me. Like I said, hopefully I'll get this new table in a couple of days and I'll have more room. But got to do what you got to do. So this one. So I've put some pictures together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pictures up first. I'll probably have a little chat to myself because obviously you won't see me. And then I'm going to come into chat and we're going to talk. Thank you. We're going to talk about ascension and what the ascension means to you, or what you think is going to happen if you're on this idea of the ascension. I'm going to show you a few things, a bit randomness as well, chucked in with this. So I'm going to go to the pictures first. I'm doing this so I can get used to it. So we've got, what is the spiritual ascension? So first picture, I've got you. That is, so hang on. Oh, this is all learning. Right. I've got to right. First picture is, so bear with me because I've got to is this picture. This might look familiar to some. The ascension people flying off to up above. Some people call it. Are our light bodies going up, or are our bodies going up? There's all these sort of things going on about the shift, the ascension, the rapture. There's many different words for it. And I'm just saying these words. I'm not saying I believe which is what's true. Jay Dreamer's channel has just been talking about this in his way of how he sees it. You can always check that channel out, and it's Jay Dreamers with a Z at the end, not an S. So I'm just going to quickly go through. So we've got this one called energies, and it looks like plasma and all these neon lights. Hi to everybody who's just come in. I will come in chat when I've got. So, and I've noticed a lot of people talking about the plasma, and if there is a hole in the waters above, or whatever you want to call it, it's like plasma tentacles that are going to come in. All these sorts of things that people are talking about. And the next one is like this picture. Sort of reminds me of like it's our bodies with what do you call it? My mind's gone. They are aliens. Yeah, the chakras, and I like the diamond because I see that as sort of like your body, diamond body sort of thing going on there. Stars. I will come into chat when I've finished this. Yeah. Here's another picture that I just got up of, what people see as the ascension or rapture or whatever people are sort of seeing as. Next. I like this picture, and I think Fifth World will like this. I don't know if you've used it actually, but I saw something in the clouds months ago, and it just looked like this. It did look like that, actually. It did look like that, and I was like, and I did put it on my channel ages ago, so I don't know which stream it was in, but you know when you see things in the sky, just like Fifth does, so I was like, that's interesting. Next picture is this one. So I like this because layers will be shed. You may experience rage, depression, anxiety, fear, etc. Ride the wave. Allow these things to exit your system because your illusion self, in brackets, ego, is being shed. So your true self, in brackets, spirit, can thrive. Embrace the transition. So I like that one. I don't know what you guys think of that. I like that. That's what a lot of people are going through at the minute. Energy shifts and stuff like this. Talk about the Schumann resonance as well. Next picture is this one. Golden plasma transformation. Yeah. Riding the wave of change, hope, healing and spiritual growth for our world. I like that one. The little one. Picture is, I like this one as well. As we live with Christ in his ascension as a new creation in resurrection, we engage in spiritual warfare for the kingdom of God, because we are in spiritual warfare. Like Trump said and Q said, we're not just in a war of blood and flesh, we are in a spiritual war as well, both battling it out, as I'm saying. So glad you can share your images. Yeah, this is good because then I can show you, my thoughts on things. This next picture might trigger some, but it's a bit of a flat earth sort of thing going on, but I like this. I like it a lot. The golden ratio. Oh, the golden age. The golden ratio. God's perfect design. This is God's truth. Golden ratio. Fibonacci spiral, if I've said that right. Taurus, toroidal energy field. Infinite earth. Infinite earthology. Infinite plane. And sacred. Is it sacred geometry? I can't say it. Flat earth. Flat earth people. I just like that. You've got the toroidal field energy. That's there. I like that one. But this one was like this picture. Space is a spiritual realm. Flat earth and the age of. Now I don't know if they mean that was or it is and there is deceit, whatever, but I do see the picture in the middle of like the human and the, what's going on there on the other side, is that our DNA and stuff. But this caught my eye because it says space is a spiritual realm, because some people say, oh, you can't be talking about flat earth if you're talking about space. Is space real? NASA lies. Well, yes, they do, but do we know what space actually is? Is that the spiritual realm? So check that as well. This, I really like this. Let's have a look. So we've got living only in the fit. Now, this is where I say to people, and they go, you've got to go within. Yes, I know this, but we're sort of doing both because I like this. It says it there. Living only in physical, mental, and emotional realm makes energy limited. It says living only because obviously we do live in it, but we live in the other. Living only in the living only in the physical, mental, and emotional realm makes energy limited. Tap into the spiritual dimension and the energy is limitless, because we can be on the physical, we are in the physical, but we tap into the spiritual dimensions and we use it. That's why I'm always saying when people say, oh, and it's like, yeah, but we're here, but we can tap into it because that's what we're all beginning to do. So it's just saying to me, don't only be in the physical. I said this to a friend, I'm not only in the physical, I do other stuff. Yes, I need to do more, but we're all learning. So that's how I see it. And when I saw this picture, I was like, yes. Dimensions, and that picture behind it looks like the flat earth map sort of thing with the 13 sort of sections, sort of, if you get what I'm saying, what I was talking about yesterday. So moving on, picture I've nearly finished, and then I have finished. So it was this, and then the only thing I want to do is, this is sort of, she does talk about this, but I just wanted to shout this channel out because she's actually talking about Trump and Brexit and the wall, and I just need to throw it in there because it makes sense of sovereignty, unity, and how some people say, oh yeah, but we can't have government governing us if we're sovereignty. And it's like, yes, but we need to have something in place first where it's like us telling the government what we want, and then in the end maybe that will go. And I can't explain it, but this lady will be able to explain it very well if you check her channel out. Some of you know about her, and this actual title of her YouTube channel, which is Magenta Pixie, and it's the unification of Trump, Brexit, borders and walls. She says it the best way I could ever explain it, about what all that means, what the wall actually means, and why things have to be in place first for things to come down maybe in the end when we're all in unity and love and all that sort of good stuff. But you might get it if you actually listen to what she was saying on this. Magenta Pixie is really good. If you haven't gone and checked her channel out, please do so, and if you resonate, watch it and subscribe. So I'm going to come back now, because she makes total sense, because some people think we can't be in unity and we can't be sort of governed. One last picture. I found this and thought it was very interesting because we've got Israel is Isis is spirit, and Ra mind, spirit and mind, balanced, a manifest of consciousness, represented as El, which is the god of, what does it say there? I don't even know what that says. But that was very interesting, and I like this because it's mind and spirit. They have to be in balance. Mind and spirit. That's what I was sort of saying about like physical and the spiritual. They have to be in balance. Everything has to be in balance. Look at that picture. Checkerboard floor. Is that NK in a reel at the bottom? I don't know. Anyway, checkerboard floor. You've got the rose there. You've got the spiritual world. You have if you look there, you have the triangle pointing up, and you've got the triangle pointing down. You've got the sun and the moon and the star and all that stuff that the secret societies have, because they know about this stuff. It's not because that stuff is evil, it's because they know the secrets and they were trying to keep it from us. That is all I'm saying. So I'm going to come into chat now, show myself. So, hi people. So I just wanted to show you them pictures, but you see how bad this camera is. It's like, yeah. So, can you all hear me? I just thought them pictures were interesting, and a lot of people who are on this, some people call it the shift, some people have been shouting out for years, some people call it the ascension, some people call it the rapture. What do you lot call it? I'd like to know. If you're on these lines of things, if you're just listening because you're listening, that's fine. But if you're into this sort of stuff, what do you all call it? I'm sort of thinking more on the lines of ascension of consciousness, but all different. Thank you, Kitten X. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you yesterday much on it. Yes, it is a Masonic picture, but they know the secrets. That most of us are sort of finding out. They knew. That's why people think it's evil. It's not necessarily evil. It's just they knew. They knew. Is the mic still acting daft? Yeah, bring it close. It is. It's right under my mouth. Right, literally under my mouth. No, the knob's turned up. Yes, we are raising in consciousness for sure. So we have, what do people call it then? Shift, the ascension, and getting our original human blueprint back, yeah. So I've seen some videos out there. I mean, Jay Dreamers was just one. I'm like, I don't know. Some people, yeah, sounds all right. It came on again. I think my keyboard was right under the computer, and you know I've ordered a new. Is some people are saying, you know, we're going to be flying off. Jay Dreamers has just done one. You know, we're going to be flying off. If you don't want to be flying off and getting sucked out of the, I don't know, the void or whatever you want to call it, when this thing comes, you've got to be in your house, you know, sort of like don't be outside because you're going to go up. So do people see the ascension as we're flying off? Some people think we're flying off and then you're going to die when you're flying. You're going to, you know, when the magnetic switch, not gravity, you're going to be flying off to, you're going to be ascending to other planets or your home planet or whatever other people say. What do people think? I sort of see it as, I'm like, I'm just wondering, I think it's more of a state of consciousness. I think the world's dimensions will separate. Yeah, and that's what we were talking about this morning, because we could be in another, you know, like I said, it separates. So like here it goes, poof, like ripples out or separates. So all the negative people are stay on this one because they haven't ascended in consciousness, you know, to come out of the negativity. But the ones who are, I don't believe you have to be fully on it, but are aware because spiritualness is awareness, it's consciousness of we are all one, will move that dimension. Get what I'm saying? It's not that anybody dies as such, maybe they just stay in that dimension. Maybe they don't even, I know, it's just interesting what people think. I see it sort of like that, you know, and then with that negativity out the way, you have more time to ascend and learn consciousness in one consciousness, like the Hope Prophecy talks about too at this time. I think we're ascending like Mandala effect. Yeah, because it's funny how some people don't see it but others do. It won't hurt us. Yeah, because that's sort of a bit like what you said about will be eradicated off the earth. So, you know, interesting, isn't it? Because would we know, or would we just feel everything was in balance and started working our way as more positive things happening? You think, God, this world's changing. Yeah, this is really good. Where they're going to stay in the negative. Maybe they get a chance again, like when it rebirths again, to move, because maybe that's what's always happens, because they need to come onto that path, but they need to come on that path in their own free will. That's why I say you can wake people up hard, but they have got to come to it themselves, because that's the whole point of learning, that you actually self. I don't believe it's like anyone's higher than anyone, and just because someone might have been doing it, they're going to ascend and someone else isn't. I just believe you're aware and you're on that path, you will go with it. Yeah. Money follows you. Yeah, and funnily enough, I found these books in the loft the other week. I don't know if they were my dad's something. And I just opened them on a certain page and just read it. So one's called Tomorrow's God. No, I'm not religious, but I do believe. And I just opened it on. I just read out. It said, I'll just read it from where I saw it. That is correct. You are still hanging on to the basic beliefs that you held onto hundreds and thousands of years ago. Yet now you must choose between little love and big love, between little life and big life, between little God and big God, between little freedom and big freedom, between little joy and big joy, between little wisdom and big wisdom, between little world and big world. You must choose now your little idea or your big idea. And should you choose the latter in all of these things, make no mistake about it, everyone will change you. Everyone will challenge you, and they do. Everyone will question you. Everyone will say, hey, what's the big idea? And you will have an opportunity to say to them, big idea is that we are all one. I'll come in a minute. We are all one. Big idea is that there is only one God. And this one God does not care whether you are Catholic or Protestant or Jewish or Muslim or Hindu or a Mormon or have no religion at all. Big idea is that all we have to do is love each other. And everything else in our world take care of itself. Out of our willingness to act in loving ways. The big idea is that none of us any better than any other of us. Big idea is that all the earth's natural resources belong to all the world's people, and this has nothing to do with what landmass that resource is located on, over or under. Big idea is that no one really owns anything, least of all other or chunks of the planet itself, which is the home of our species. Big idea is that freedom is the essence of life, not something you earn or can be granted, but what you are, and any effort to limit expression is a like this. This is what the book page fell open on. Effort to limit life itself, which will be recreated by the soul at every level until the soul, which is freedom, is fully expressed in every moment. Big idea is that love knows no condition or limitation of any kind, and that any effort to limit its expression is an effort to limit life itself, which will be recreated by the soul at every level until the soul, which is love, is fully expressed in every moment. Big idea is that joy is your natural state of being, and that joy is always most fully and most rapidly experienced by giving it away. I enjoy stuff, I give it away on here. These are some of the big ideas. There are more. Ideas are so big that it will be impossible for small minds to embrace them. In truth, you are the big idea, and the sooner you understand this, the sooner you'll experience the wonder of it moving in as and you into your world. It feels as if that the world could now more than just a new God, but a new determination among many people to bring the God into the life of humanity. Whoop whoop. This book I found in the loft the other week. I was like, what's this? I haven't even read it. I just opened it up and thought, oh, I like that. Oh, I'm going to read that out. So, yeah, messages everywhere. The next book, Wayne Dyer. This was in the loft as well. I like Wayne Dyer. There is a spiritual solution to every problem. Book opened up on what bit was there was just this little bit at the end. Allow the higher frequencies of spirit to manifest in your life. All about spirit. But I can't remember which bit it was I saw in there, but that bit I've just read out, I was like, I'll have to look at that again, but that was a good. Another book I picked up as well. This book is called Mystery of Light. Book. This was in the loft, and this says, I can read it. To a land ravaged by nearly incomprehensible, sorry, I am a bit dyslexic, hatreds, a man came with a backpack and a guitar. His goal was to sing a peace concert in Bosnia. what would he find? What he would find was an extraordinary secret waiting to be revealed. James Twyman, I think, is a travelling, I don't know what that says, would risk his life to sing prayers of peace. But with the violence of Bosnia raging all around him, he made a journey to a scheduled, he made a journey to a secluded, like loads of pattern on the back of the book, secluded mountainous area where he met a mystical community said to have existed for thousands of years, dedicated to the eternal flame. I heard that in someone's story. It was astral being eternal flame, which makes me think of that song, Eternal Flame, of peace and the banishment of fear and mistrust from the world. That's what we've had a lot of. Plunged into an experience of revelation that changes him forever. Wyman was inspired to share this new version of the world, or as the emissaries, whatever that says, taught him their lessons. He learnt an important truth. Despite war, cruelty, loneliness, and fear, peace is not just a dream, a powerful reality that already exists within our soul. Peace is, in fact, our destiny. Yeah, I like that. I like the like a doorway to another world. That was good. And I was drawing before while I was just now, and I won't be able to see this. What I mean about the focusing, like a woman and her hair going up, and then all these hairs, because it's one consciousness sort of thing. This is why I was saying, donations. Great if it was a donation, then I might be able to get a bit of a better camera than this because this is on loan and I'm not. So also, I'd just like to throw out there before I get back in chat again about this. I was watching Golden State Times, which live videos when Trump's doing a speech, and he was having a speech, I believe, the Brazil president, and he was talking about space. Someone mentioned Space Force anyway, Space Force uniform, and he was talking about. He even mentioned Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was mentioned by the Brazil president, saying it should be more like what he said, and people should say what the government do rather than the other way around, and that's true. And that goes back to, if we're governed, it needs to be what we say, if you get what I'm saying. Also, President Trump was talking about energy and technology, and what else was it? And the best thing the Brazil government said, we're very happy to see Trump, was it's a time to overcome new resistances. Oh no, it might have been old resistance, not new resistance. Old resistances. So I was like, boom, because that's what it's all about, taking the old guard down. That's all I'm saying about that. So, oh wow, Dolly, I'm feeling that one. Feeling what one about Brazil? Saying. So, what Ronald Reagan said. It has to be what the people want, because that's what it's meant to be. It's what we want, not what they want. That's how it works. So yeah, going back to the ascension shift, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people talk about the Mandela effect, like I was saying this morning, about the ones that have changed, and there's a lot that have changed. But is this, people going about linear time, like this time, like it's linear, and all this stuff, and it's like, it's interesting. And also, I just want to put out there, because I've just remembered, the 21st, I said, it's a holiday here. I'm wondering if it's the world holiday, is about human rights day or something like that. I thought 21st is the equinox. I think it's the equinox as well. So that's a big day, and it's supposed to be a full moon as well. So yes, I think something big's going to happen then, or we're getting a bit of a solar flash energy on that day. That's what I've been hearing as well, which if it is a solar flash coming in, or a little bit of it, isn't that funny how it goes along with human rights day, a full moon, equinox, however you say it? I'm like, saying. Interesting. So, just wondering. So, yes, going back to the ascension, and like I said, Mandela effect, is that a thing of those who are not seeing the Mandela effect, who are like, nah, no, it's not just me, is it? There's loads of us. Have we moved up a level? And people say, yeah, but the ascension is like when you're ascending, it's going up. Yeah, but it also could mean raising up in consciousness, raising up spiritual consciousness, collective consciousness, one consciousness, awareness, higher frequency. So to some who sees it as higher frequency of consciousness, write it down, put it in a comment, or who's seen it as a you're being sucked off the planet sort of job. I'm saying, who knows? I don't know what world we live in, really. It's bonkers. And I know that's one thing, it is bonkers. I'm seeing it more as higher vibration of consciousness, and the highest vibration frequency is love. And yeah, maybe we are separating off in another dimension. Who knows? But I definitely believe the different dimensions, sort of like we're still here, but we're raising up, so things will change. I think mandala that we have as a small raises consciousness awakening. Yeah, that's what I see it as. Like if the ones that are moving with this, the world is not what you think. No, and that's what I mean. I love that off whose show is it who has that song on it? I think it's John Thor. This world is not what you think it is. Oh, no, it's not. That's why no one can really laugh about it. There will be people that laugh, souls and people, but they don't understand because I think we're all mad. Being stuck off the planet is a rapture. Yeah, but it's a rapture. I see that as sort of, is that scaremongering or is that both things? Does it just mean that the rapture if the ones who were aware, waking up, that consciousness, yeah, John thought, are moving, call it another dimension, like the earth split, and we go into a higher frequency of knowing and all that sort of good stuff. And then the other one is the rapture, because they're staying where they are until they learn. Sort of see it like that. Physical, spiritual, and mental, emotional connection to God, raising with Schumann's resonance. Yes, and the Schumann resonance is confused. Oh, yeah. A lot of it's fear-mongering as well. So the Schumann resonance, I believe that's the frequency of Earth and the energies and all that good stuff. That's up and down all the time. I'm watching the videos on peaking and coming down because that's getting ready, and it's got to, I believe, be in balance with us as well, or it's helping us to be in balance. That's why people are getting a bit like, mistakes, and I'm feeling a bit off or angry, and I just believe that's all I don't even know what the word is, but everything has to be in balance. Rapture is a man-made to put in the oh, that is, yeah, but what do you mean? What do you see God take home? Put out there to trick people, I know, but it's whatever you think it is, and that's another thing. If your consciousness, if you believe in what you believe, rapture coming, or there's something bad coming, will you go there because that's what you believe? And if you're in a positive place and you believe positive, hi Joe, then what you're assuming happens, or where you go, is what will happen because that's what you believe, and that will come into your reality. If anyone gets what I'm saying, just saying. Human resonance, love source. Yeah, I believe we have to be in the same frequency with Mother, because I believe when we talk about hi Robin, Atlantis times and stuff like that, wearing like the film Valerian, if anyone's not seen it yet, beginning of it was beautiful. Beings, the light beings, shiny beings that lived there were in balance with the earth, the animals, the plants, everything was in harmony with it. That's how it should be. Purging the dark out, the perfect purification. Yeah, that's what I think, purging. That's why I keep saying they put the film out, The Purge, to scare everyone. So if you hear The Purge or something coming, they're going to think it's, running around killing people and this, that, and the other. No, it's not that. You're purging all your toxins out. I've been quite angry at people lately and different stuff. I think it's the purging all that. As long as you're understanding what you do, or you've been a bit snappy, don't worry about it. It's part of the purging. And if you we can all get snappy, but if you've been overly more snappy and you don't know why, or you've been down or depressed or anything like that, I believe it's the purging. Might not mean what you're saying, this, that, and the other. How's it going? Subbed. Have you subbed? Because normally the sub thing comes up, or does that not come up? Or you sub? I thought I got my little things that come up on the side. Dolly is. Yeah, and then we've got this chat on. I'd agree with that fifth and those matching. Telepathic-ish. Well, I'll go back to that in a minute. In the film Valerian, they're telepathic. And when Jay Dreamers was doing a video today, saying something about the gold, silence is golden and this, that, and the other, and that's when I was talking about telepathy. I believe telepathy was what how we communicated. So you communicate with animals as well. Everything. Yeah, and I've heard the simulation thing. Well, we've got this thing we're in a matrix, we've got this thing we're in a prison world, we've got this thing. Is it a simulation? I don't know. Is it holographic? Is it? A lot of people say it's a. It's a it's like people say it's a simulated sun, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm onto that. And that's the thing with everything anyway, because everyone's talking about a lot of stuff. It's so hard to get your head around certain stuff, and is this or is it that, or yes, communicate. Yeah, with animals, everything. Everything's one consciousness. So, yes, and I've heard about the sun portal. It's in the middle or whatever, and other planets you can look at. They've got. Sorry, I'm getting dry lips. You've got certain funny shapes in the middle, which look like a porthole. Who knows? And this is what a lot of the truth movements are about. It's like, yeah, we can't say for sure what sort of things, if we've seen ourselves, but lied to for a very long time. We're all trying to figure it all out together. Same job for. Because really, I don't think, not the way we were supposed to be, was it? Working, and all this sort of stuff, and we're paying for stuff that's free, resources that are free. One big consciousness unit, whatever that means. Yeah. Like people say, the one source, God, whatever, have its experience particles itself, which also, I'm assuming, like fractals, the one having many different experiences, so the one can experience all these many different, all little, a bit like raindrops in the ocean, where the little raindrops, but the oceans, where like the little raindrops. It's a simulated world playing. Yeah, there's all that stuff, and it's like, who knows? Like, are we, like I said before, I do believe we are some sort of avatar, and the spirit comes in avatar, because I believe there's a lot to do with, hi for anyone who's just come in, a lot to do really down today. I think it's a purge, man. I had a headache this morning. Like a computerized world, a holographic world that we come into play here. Like I've said before, we knew we were coming to play this game to raise frequency. Maybe it's a game we always play at certain times. I can't explain it. And that's why I'm saying when the veil is being lifted to the spirit world's always been there. I was listening to Unbiased on the Fence this morning, the supernatural, the things that we don't always see. Well, they're here all the time, I believe. We're not on that frequency to see them properly. They have started coming in more. The spiritual world, the spirits, the energy that passes when you go, when you're your true form, I'm assuming. Energy spheres, balls, whatever your energy resides, maybe that's when you keep an eye on the Schumann. Yeah, I've been watching the Schumann on sounds like Truman on different channels, watching that go up and down. That's why I say you don't always feel it, but you can sense as like people are down or this, that and the other, or big energy or small energy, I don't know. Humans starting off. So it's mad what's going on, right? But it's funny how we're all going through the same. So, yeah. That's why. Yeah. That's why I was saying, Q has said, you don't have to keep your mouth shut and on. Q said, or many other people said it's a spiritual war because it's like battling it out, that is both physical and spiritual, because we're battling it out down here with all this media stuff on the mainstream lamestream media, as on and all that, the all that sort of stuff, and people then pumping out all this stuff that we know is not true, or the certain stuff that way compared to what is actually true. So if you want to say sort of prayers and curses, it's like lamestream media with the curses. They're not telling the truth. They're putting a lot of really negative stuff out there, and then prayers is like the people trying to tell the truth, against, it is that thing, good versus evil, So did you whitewash a few days ago? You mean in the sky? I'm just finding it really bizarre at the minute. I'm just like, I know it's like crappy weather in you, but it's like, and it's like I woke up this morning, I just wanted to stay in bed. Really, really just wanted to stay in bed. I didn't feel down. I just wanted to stay in bed. I feel like yes, Callum's in the house. Palladians reckon the firmament is down. Yeah. I've heard that as channels, and it's like, yeah. But like I said, I do get people like, I don't know what I am a non thinks, but a lot of the many videos out there, some people, like I said, think they're being sucked up, like the rapture, the whatever, the ascension, or they're going off to a place or a better place. They're going up. They're actually flying up and going. But I actually think it's an ascension of conscious, raising the vibration, and then, like I said before, that sort of dimension splitting on that raising the higher vibrations in positivity, love, and all that sort of good stuff. Then the world will be what it will be, which will be in a positive way, and things will change, and you'll see it all around you very quickly, where the other side of it, that side, that are staying on that side, will not see movement until they begin, and it starts all over again for that old world over there. We've gone to a new world, if you get what I'm saying, because we've gone in our consciousness, our higher vibration, our higher frequency, our higher light, and everything, love sort of thing. Yeah. No, he's not a Russian hacker. But like I said, this was a painting that I was doing ages for. Oh yeah, I can't. Raising our frequencies for sure to level up. Yeah, to level up to that energy that's coming in, and Schumann resonance and everything. It's got to be in the same balance, like the last picture I showed before with the. Let me find that picture. I've got to get used. find the chance. Move this over. This picture. Everything's got to be in balance. Mind and spirit. I see that as physical and spiritual coming together. There's the game, the checkerboards. I like to say this in Q as well, which is light versus the dark sort of thing. And kind of real, good and bad. Duality down there in the physical, as you can see. But you've got blue and red waters mixing, or whatever that is. Obviously, male and female. Because if you look at the golden statue thing, that is male, and the one on the other side has got breast, so that is a woman. So there's that as well. You've got the rose in the middle, and then you've got L. Israel. L, like I said before, is, or Isis, whatever you want to say, spirit, and Ra is mind. I quite like that. Like I said, and they come together, they work together. So it's got to be in balance, people. That's all I'm saying about this picture. It's got to be in balance with each other, and it's not been in balance for a very long time. That is what is happening at the minute. So flick through these pictures again, just for anyone who might have come in. Like I said, I do this one, as that's sort of what I was talking about. Living only in the physical, mental and emotional realm makes energy limited. Tap into the spiritual dimension and limitless. But it says living only, so you can live in physical, but it's not only living in the physical. Both, it's in balance. I've said before. So this one. Layers will be shed. You may experience rage, depression, anxiety, fear, etc. Ride the wave. Allow these things to exit your system, because your illusion self being shed so that your true self, spirit, can thrive. Embrace the truth. So, yeah. Like I said, I think that also depends on state of mind as well. What's going on. So yeah. Bitcoin, oh my god. I don't believe in Bitcoin. But I have got a new coin. This one. From 2020. Who cares if audio is rubbish? We all know that. What are you being horrible for? We were having technical problems. So stop being negative. Yes. So you weren't in at the beginning, obviously. We were having technical problems. Well, you didn't need to say audio is rubbish then. You could have said a nice. Not being. So, yeah, I got a Trump coin. It was only like £3. It's not a proper one. Like I said, I've just brought myself a new table for the so not really got much money left. So, like I said, any coffee donations will be welcomed, and the information is in the description box below. Thank you very much. And if I see the name that did a donation yesterday, I will shout them out when I see them, because I remember the picture. And I was more excited about getting the little rabbit thing that came up, twirling around, and I'm assuming it's still working. So, yeah. Yeah, so it was just a cheap one, but it's in like a plastic. I can't get used to this. It's in like a plastic little. It's more of a like historical thing. Was in here last night, Dolly. Who was? Who were none? And then on the back. Yeah, waiting for the trump card. Well, things are getting good. I've just seen a video of. I might not be. I won't be able to show it on here because the camera's naff. JFK Jr. at an airport, and you can all tell it's him. Recently, someone's took a picture. Someone took a video, and he's like, and then he looks up. So I might have to show it tomorrow. Might not have been talking about you. Oh, the guy who donated. Yeah, he was. It was Curious in Mind or Curious something. So I know when I remember the picture, so I know when I see it, because I got mixed up and thought it was Tapper. I thought you donated, and I was like, I got a bit confused. So as soon as I will shout them out. I got confused and I didn't know the donation thing would come up, and I got more excited over the picture. So set up donations. Yeah, there is can donate if you go to the link. Still, description box, because that's how they did it yesterday. No, we're not having a Monopoly at £50. I am a non, because me and Anon have got on a bet that if he's giving me £50 if JFK Jr. is alive, and I won't, you're going to lose it. And up the stakes if you want. It's not Monopoly money. You said 50 quid. 50 quid it is. No paper, no Monopoly money. No Bitcoin or anything like that. You know? So that's... Yeah, so... Yeah, my thoughts on the ascension is... ascension of frequency. Ooh, maybe it was JFK Jr. that donate. Oh, can you imagine? What? Well, I'd be like, you could have put the stakes up a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to show you the video. Actually, I'll tell you where to go to watch it, because check it out yourself. I'm going to tell you which one it was. Is this video, because there's no point in me holding the camera up, because like I said, I need to get a new webcam, because then effects are going to be better and clearer, and it'll be more like Roxanne the Globalist and I's camera. You know, you can see clearer because it's good. And then if I do some art, you'll also be able to see that. So, like I said, donations, coffee will go to any accessory. So, what was I watching? So, now you'll be paying me a non, trust me. So if you want to check the video out, it is, find it, because then you'll see it better yourself. I have faith in a I believe. Oh, I believe. Let me find it, and then you can check it out yourself. Where is Lily? I don't know. I was thinking that the other day, not seeing him much about. Oh, right. It is called Junior. Well, J.R. Might be able to show you, but I doubt it. But I can't. I bet this is not. Nah, it's not. I can't even get it right. So anyway, it's J.R. That's the channel, Junior. And it says John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. And it says, this is on the 15th of March. I'm back. And I swear to God, the guy in it at an airport getting filmed off somebody's camera, who sort of notices someone's watching and sort of ducks down. Oh my God, people. Not that I need to be like, oh my God, because I've done my research on JFK Jr. way back last year. And I know, and I was just thinking, people, because I can switch over to pictures now, guess what? Guess what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days or weekend? I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to put them old pictures up that I had if I can re-find them, or new ones, and I'm going to slap them on here so you can see them on big screen instead of seeing them on my phone. So all the pictures I collected or new ones that I find when I was trying to do hats on it last summer or whatever it was, autumn, boom, I'm going to put them on here. So yeah, I would. I will march you. If I win, I will frog march you to the cash points because, yeah, boys to support. Yeah. Or I can use the art stuff, for the channel, or I could get some new, yeah, so I will march you. I will march you to it. Treating us with singing. Who, me? Done that before. So like I said, I just didn't realise this. Dolly, your sound sorted now. Yeah, I think what I'd done is I'd put my keyboard up to the screen and I think it was doing something. Because as you know, my table is tiny and I can't move, literally cannot move on this table. A computer table, it's a farty little dressing table. It is tiny, so hopefully in the next couple, actually I'm going to look when this, by the way, I know I was mentioning donations before, but it will go towards my table anyway. And let's check out when it said my table's coming. And I'm going to have to build it as well, so that'll be a laugh, but I am normally good at building stuff on my own. So let's see. Come in. Hopefully the next couple of days. I shall show you a picture of the estimated delivery. 21st, 22nd, that's Friday. Hopefully it'll come quicker. Mind you, what we're on now, Wednesday. Table it's only a little one, but it's got more space underneath it, obviously. And I'll have more desk space because the keyboards, obviously, the keyboard tray thing is underneath. So it's just this one. This one. Don't know if you can see the picture. One. And it's way bigger than the one I've already got. So I'll be able to have my brew on the side. What's happening? So yeah, I think that'll be good. Fifth World, did you say before? What did you think the ascension was? Did you say rising consciousness? Some people are getting ready to tie themselves down because their bodies are going. The 90s, what a time. Yeah, the 80s and 90s, exactly. You're a sweet sort. Thank you. I'm sure I've got something else to tell you and I can't think what. Dimensional shift. Oh yeah, and also with getting myself a new camera when I do because it's phone, I'll be able to show you more of my art, in a better sort of visual effect. That was I can't get used to. Oh, you can't see. Egg. I think I'll be able to rig my tablet up so I'll be able to do a view of me and a view of my artwork when we're doing artwork chats, and I can actually show you drawing, but I can't show you what I'm picking up. By the way, the tiny little drawing I did the other day testing the angle, which I couldn't see properly. This is what it ended up like. I don't know what it's going to come across the camera. It was a scribble and it ended up like this. See what I mean? You can't really see it fuzzy. And then I'll be able to show you working in these books a bit more. know what I mean? So the quality of this camera is not brilliant. You see what I mean? So it's not going to be good. If I was sat here doing art and talking, you're not going to get to see that much. Yeah, it's nice, but you're not going to get to. It's not going to pick up. And then also we'll be able to go through the new book that I got the other day, the one for art journaling, and I want to write a bit more when I haven't finished off. Sorry, I can't get used to ones I was doing today. Earth is becoming a star and we are becoming light being. Yay! I tried to draw Jack the parrot. I'm not really good at drawing animals. I don't know if you can see it's got little star things on it. Parrot, his beak's a bit bent. Like to see me build a table. I don't think I can film me building it, but believe me, I can build a table. I've built a lot of stuff by myself. Oh, and it says we shall return. Shall return. Yeah, I'll be able to show that a little bit. 70s. I think the music past what it is today was best anyway, no matter what era you were talking about, because I saw Astral Being doing a video today and it was brilliant. If you haven't checked out that channel, check it out. And I think she was doing one on I can't remember what it was, but the videos in it with Ariana Grande in it and that Cardi B. Just, you know, when you look at them now, the disgusting videos. What is all that about? Well, I know what it's about. Sexualization of and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, what is, yeah, just chuck it out there. But you'll know what I mean if you go and check that channel out. I was like, ugh. Ooh. Oh, fifth, go to bed. You sound like you just need to put your head down of it. The ascension is best described as Earth becoming and we. And I really, really, really want you to see that film, Fifth. If you've not seen Valerian, you really need to see it because the beginning bit will blow your mind. I think I need to see the 100. I don't know if that's what Anon was saying. I didn't realise it's on Netflix. I'm going to find it. 100. I think that's what you were telling me to go and watch. And I saw J Dreamers talking about today. But J Dreamers today, if anyone does watch his channel, was talking about the Ascension. But I don't think I'm on board for that one. Like I said, I believe in the Ascension, but I don't know if I'm on board. I don't know. Like I said, I just know that we've been lied to and this world is not. This world is not what we think it is. I definitely know that, but I'm not on the. I don't think I'm on that wavelength of that happening. Not that way. I don't know. Yeah, diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I should say where, not. Oh, diamonds in the sky. Shine bright. Makes you think of the film. What was it called? Oh, what was the film called when she was a star? And she shined when she was happy and she got love and glowed. She shined. Oh, what's that film called? Stardust. That's not what we are. That film, when she fell in love with the guy and he hugged him and when she was happy, gone, didn't she? So, you know, like your energy field. And I was sat in bed last night again looking at my hands and it moving up. World is not I can't stop singing that song off John Thor. But thinking. Some friends are going to Manchester. Oh. Oh yeah, it keeps telling me to watch the 13th floor, but I haven't got round to watching that yet. Well, and on, I got these today. I'm going to pull some cards out a minute before I go. I said I'd pull a few out. Like I said, found the waterfall. Like I said, it just said that. It just this on the back. One tear can save the world. Yes. Like I said, for anyone who wasn't watching this, Eureka, she's called. Tears have flooded the earth, and now Atlantis is rising, along with its evil king, Atlas. Eureka is the only one who can end the death and destruction, but first she must learn how to fight. Torn between two loves, she must make sense of the dark world her sorrow has created. But haunting secrets are hidden in the depths. Will she be strong enough to defeat Atlas? Or is it her broken heart just what he needs to power his rising kingdom? Eureka has the chance to save the world, but she'll have to give up on everything. And the next one I got, loved this book, was the Dan Brown. These were from the charity shop. And I just saw the picture in the middle and was like, yes, Masonic. And it's got the White House on it. Not who's in it now. The lost symbol is and that says at the bottom what Q always says. Washington D.C. Harvard symbologist Robert Langdale, Langdon, is summoned at the last minute to deliver an evening lecture in the Capitol building. Within moments of his arrival, however, a disturbing object encoded with 5 symbols, and like I said earlier, the new series I was watching on Netflix had 5 symbols of energy, is covered at the epicenter of the rotunda. I don't even know what that says. He recognises an ancient invitation meant to beacon its recipient towards a long lost world of hidden esoteric wisdom, because that's what we're supposed to know. I'll come in chat in a minute. When Langdon's revered mentor Peter Solomon, that's funny. No, you're not ringing me at the minute. In the middle of ringing. Brutally kidnapped, Langdon realises that his only hope of saving his friend's life is to accept the mysterious summons and follow wherever it leads him. Langdon finds himself quickly swept behind the facade. I can't even say. I can't even say. Where am I? Facade of America's most powerful city, into the unseen chambers, temples, and tunnels which exist there. Well, they do. All that was familiar is transformed into a shadowy world of artfully concealed past, in which Masonic secrets, foreseen revelations, seem to be leading him in a single, impossible, and unconvincible truth. A brutally composed tapestry. That's funny because I've heard about a tapestry of veiled history. It says icons, and enigmatic codes. The lost symbol is an intelligent, lightning-paced thriller that offers surprises at every turn. For as Robert Langdon will discover, there is nothing more extraordinary or shocking than which hides in everything they hide in plain sight. You has said they hide everything in plain sight as well, as we know with the flat Earth maps and everything. So just getting these 2 books, saw them. Thought, they've caught my eye because of the pictures, not because of what it said. I go off imagery, and I saw the king front and thought, that's very interesting. And the White House girl in the water, going against water. I don't know if you can see aliens. Yeah, wow. You can see what I mean about it. If I get a better camera, you'll be able to see it. So, see her putting her face up to the waters, which sort of reminds me of Stargate. You know Stargate, the series that used to be on, and they go through like water, don't they? Plasma. Well, I don't know what it is, but like yes. Oh, and people talking about plasma today, and I think that's what Astral Beam was talking about as well, and someone else was talking about. I can't think who it was, and Jay Dreamers was talking about today. That one consciousness, because that's what the plasma would look like in them plasma balls. And it come out and it's tentacles, and it's sort of thing, the energy and all that sort of good stuff. So, oh, let me have a look what everyone's. Yay, God is it? I saw your thing that looked like an alien fifth in the sky, which matched up same day, I think, as I was watching Valerian, which was a bald being, and I was like, wow, synchronicity. What's Tree Hugger Dave saying? Not all aliens. We're not all alien spirits. So what's that? That's another thing I just want to say before I go and pull some cards is someone was talking about, it could have been unbiased on the fence, because obviously a lot of people are talking about, because it's consciousness of talking about stuff, other people talking about stuff, is yeah, homeschool. Is thanks, Fifth. Is things that we see in the sky, yes, they're military, but the things that we call UFOs, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Is it spirit world? And are we getting mixed up? Like, is that spirit world? And do we take different forms when we go over there? Is that what it is? Or is there, like, we separate, like, aliens, spirit world? Is it the same? Beginning to wonder, is it the same? Did they call it aliens because they wanted to do a fake alien invasion, which they were going to do, or going to try and do with the Project Blue Beam? So, No, she's putting a link out. Stop being paranoid. Yeah, it's gonna block. It's gonna block you as soon as you tap into it. Does anyone get what I'm saying? Because really, if something goes to the other side in energy and it comes back as a different form, you would think it was alien because it doesn't look like us. So just saying that, maybe we'll have to have that chat again. Area 51 flying Tesla planes are UFO. Area 51 plane. Yeah, but then again, we got UFOs, got military UFOs, and then we've got real unidentified flying objects. What is an unidentified flying object? A sphere, a light, spirit form. Like when you get when you see orbs, which I saw on Roxanne the Globalist and I the other week, and I actually saw on my channel the other day, and I was like, oh my God. So it's interesting. So not aliens, extra, i.e. into what do you mean, Tree Hugger Dave? Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah. But is there we are creatures of Earth? There's ones from Earth, but is there also ones from somewhere else, or is that? I can't explain what I mean. first read about UFOs in a magazine in 95-ish. Yeah, and they came before that, or whatever it is, the 1940s, before that, when, you know, all some dodgy stuff started happening. Some people say they were trying to, whatever it is, was trying to get in contact then, or they tried covering it up as usual. What have I told you? Generated simulation. Yeah, there, Anon goes with the simulation there. Talking about with no knows. All I say, believe everything and nothing, and nothing will surprise you when we find out, you know, what's what. I would say, sweet, get a better shot at playing. Yeah, next level of consciousness. Because if you started in the game lower, gaining more consciousness, go through the game. So when you go back and play, come back put back in it. If you go again, let's say, you're going to get better at the game, aren't you? And you're going to remember, and that's what you do in a game, don't you? You move up levels, but you can restart the game if you know, it went wrong. Set the game, restart it, play it again. But obviously, you know what things are there when you first play a game. Not that I'm a gamer. You're not used to it at first till you learn the levels and what you've got and what sort of tools and magic or whatever stuff you've got to go with it, you know. Or we are all gonna go all the way up from. Yeah, I believe we're all going anyway. I just believe, you know, some may stay to fight it out another day because they're not waking up. But I believe we'll get there in the end anyway. Best ET listed I have found. Thank you very much for sticking them in there, John B. I'm gonna catch up with what you've all. Yeah, the curriculum is beyond frustrating. Yep. My son said, "Impossible. The Earth is." Yeah, exactly. And like Roxanne the Globalist and I said, I think they were saying something about going a bit more holistic and that, and kids should be able to ask questions and look into stuff. But that's their program, the schools, isn't it? It's how all move. Yeah, they're telling us. They're telling us. They are telling us how to play the game. Solid Daydream, turn the dial up. I did do. It's like really that better. Like full blast nearly. I'm sat right underneath it, so I don't know what's going on if you can't hear me, but yeah. Oh my god, there's a mouse in the house! Oh my god! Right, I've just got to go and get some cheese because I've just seen the mouse and it's just come in and I need some cheese. Right, it's only a field mouse and it was in the house the other day and it goes to the bird cage and I'm like, oh my god. The bird was tweeted, I don't think it. I've got a mouse trap, but it doesn't kill it or anything. I've just put some cheese. really cute. It's about that big, but it scared me half to death. Behind the couch. Why the bird went mad because it goes in the bird cage. Fingers crossed, everybody, that the mouse eventually goes in the mouse trap, and then I'll have to take it for a walk to the country park and release it. But I'm hoping it works because I don't know how to catch it. How do I catch it? How the hell? Where does it come from? I don't even know where it can come from. Do they get under the smallest cracks? God, I'm gonna have to put my feet up. I'm not scared of it because it's cute, but I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah, they are. Only about this big, but because I go out sometimes, I think I've left the door open and it came in from the garden. Ugh. If you see a mouse climb up on my shoulder, then you know why. Heart attack. Yes, I've already said about a webcam, but I was just saying, that's up to people if they want to donate. And if people donate, it just goes to accessories on here because I'm just borrowing this webcam, and as you can see, it's not very what's the word? Very that good for stuff. If you want to see, I don't know what the right word is. Yeah, I talked about that earlier on. So yes, links in the description box below. Just a coffee donation. If anyone would. So yeah, there's a mouse in the house. I think I'm seeing things now. Alright, I'm just oh my god. Yeah, if you donate, I get a zombie, which I didn't want a zombie, but when you do donate, I get a little cartoon that comes up saying you've donated, a bit like Super Chat, but different. I don't know if Super Chat would be easier actually, but yeah, I'm gonna change the zombie because I like it. Oh, even the bird's scared of it going inside the cage. But do you think cheese will work? I know I'm just thinking mouse cheese. I did put some seeds in there. I'm hoping it sniffs the cheese. By the way, it's vegan cheese. Not that I'm vegan, but it's vegan cheese. It might not like it. Oh, mouse is the protector. Yeah, it's cute. I just don't want it in the house. And I don't understand where it's been hiding. As long as it doesn't go upstairs. Get the cat that's on the Hoover. This Super Chat is 30%. Oh yeah, Super Chat. They take money off you as well, don't they? God, just everything takes money off you. Chocolate. What do they like? Chocolate? I haven't got any chocolate in. Not been about for ages, so I just thought, oh no. And the mouse trap was in at the birdcage, but I don't think it's been in. I've dreamed answers to. Yeah, they say that if you ask a question before you go to bed, I've done that, you will get an answer. I had a question I did when I said I saw the new Earth, light and bright, and that was to do with the ascension as well, because I thought, do we go somewhere? And I was like asking, it was like, no, I want to go back and stay, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So, yeah. Oh, getting a bit like, there's a mouse. Right, just let me have a look at chat, sorry. We have a no. No meat. What? Put meat in? What? Peanut butter. Ah, I've got peanut butter. If the mouse isn't there when I come off, I shall stick some peanut butter in there. But oh yeah, let me get some peanut butter. Just it can have peanut butter and a bit of cheese. Hang on a minute, and it's crunchy peanut butter. Oh, I don't know where it is. I've just slapped some peanut butter and the peanut butter's just stuck to the cheese, so it's got a peanut buttery cheese. See if it works. I've got a feeling it won't, but let's all think on it that the mouse will go in the mousetrap and I can release it. Oh my god. A drunk mouse. Yeah, I'll stick some alcohol in there for it as well. It's got cheese. I could give it crackers, a bit of alcohol. Don't kill it. No, it's not being killed or poisoned. I wouldn't do that. It's a little mouse trap, and when it goes in and touches the whatever, the door closes behind it, and then you can take it out. Apparently, you've got to take it like 3 miles away. So yeah. Right, I'm going to do some cards and then I'm going to go because I'm getting a bit like paranoid. I'm going to pull a card. It must have been. Oh, don't say that. I don't understand where it's been hiding though. Like, I have got little tiny gaps under the floorboards, but I mean, did they pass through anything? They usually do. Oh, I see that new earth bubbles came down and it will arrive. So the whole earth, that is what's happening. Yep, I think that. Yay! They come in winter for heat. I mean, not been freezing, but I guess it is a bit, you know, in the UK. Change the channel name to Dolly Daydream. Yeah, and the bird. Don't forget Jack. He's not impressed that a mouse is trying to nick. Not impressed. It climbs in the bottom of the cage, climbs up the side and goes for his food. And I actually think it's been sleeping in his bird bed. Seen mouse droppings there. I'm like, the bird doesn't even sleep in there. So the mouse just took over. It's a bit like Tom and Jerry, but Jack and what can we name the mouse? Let's give it a name. Jack and maybe it can be Jill because he lost his partner and his partner was called Jill. Jack and Jill. Oh my god. Jack and Jill. I'll have a pet mouse as well. I did have a pet, what was it? It wasn't a gerbil. It was a mouse or whatever. What did I have? I don't know. I had something. A pet. Oh. Yeah. This makes me laugh, this card, just because. Who goes to Scotland? I don't even think that's a Scottish voice. Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave, people. Is that even a Scottish accent? Who plays golf in Scotland? Not had this one, so let's have a look. It is. Reloading mouse, I know. It says. See, this is my sword, it says. Sorry, I can't get used to this camera. See, this is my sword. I have long feared to use it, but now I must go. Now I must grow strong and take it up, as you must too. The thought of wielding it or hurting anything or anyone makes me sad, but I know what must be done, and I must learn to fight the good fight and stand up for what I believe in. Exactly. Put your armour of God on, people. Although I have been told I must not be aggressive, in fact I must now take up my arms against this trouble and finish it for good. I am going into battle, and for that I feel sorrow, but I will be fearless and strong and do what needs to be done. I may bathe my sword in tears, but I will no longer hold it back when the threat that approaches relies on my fear for its victory. I will no longer give away my power so easily. That's what we've been doing. This time I will take it back. Take back what's mine. Freedom! Yeah, so think about Scotland and what was he called? William Wallace. They will never take our freedom. because that's what it's about, people. You know, free speech and all this trying to do, blah, 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 blah. The time of truce is over. It's time to speak your truth and be strong, people. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for. True that, isn't it? The government and that take our money, don't they? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. Sounds like the elites that run the world don't do anything, take all our money, don't they? But they have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Yep, enough is enough. We've heard that a few times. Sad as it is the time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those that have taken so much, and now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you, but do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honour yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. I see that as a good thing, because I see it more of a standing truth. You know, we can't back down to what's been going on, if you know what I'm saying, all this stuff way back when, what's been happening recently. Because if we back down, it rules again. And like I just said, the president of Brazil brought that little saying up by Reagan, you know, something on the lines of it's for the people to tell the government what we want, not the other way round. And he also said in the live speech, when people bother to go and look at anything and research, it is a time to overcome old resistances. So, you know, we know what's going on there. Yep. So, so I shall do one more out of this one, because I did some more before the angel cards. And then I'm going to go and sit on the couch with my feet up and just see if the mouse actually goes there. Oh no. Oh, not even started shuffling and trying to jump. Been so fun today, thank you. So yeah, so like I said, hopefully I can get a new little camera in the end, and it'll be better for seeing me and better for seeing you know, my artwork and stuff. I see properly on it. Realised you can't? I haven't just realised, but just realising it's not that good. We need to be crystal clear. So I'm just oh my god. Are you ready for this? I'm just going to flip my thing over just in case anyone wants. Gonna laugh at this. You are gonna laugh. Right, are you ready for this card? Look at the number, people. There he is. Are you ready for the number? Where's the number? It's in the corner. Let me see if I can get this right. You see it? Number 17. Number 17. So let's read. Sorry, that just made me laugh, and it didn't make me laugh, but you know, this is Hey, read this before I go. So it's called Himself. You ready for this? Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna love this, fifth and others. Natural law, life force, magic, shamanic, I can't say it, shamanic, you know what I'm trying to say, power. Right, you ready? I'm going to read this out. So, known as himself is Siddhi, I think, is guardian of both the hunter and the hunted, and finds no conflict in that because he understands the many necessary balances of nature. The living bond between all life. Himself is the breath that moves, the atom that dances, and his magic is in pure being, living, loving, origin, I don't even know what that says. And the master maker have the magic of doing, of the creation of things. The bright mother has the magic of manifesting and nurturing. But himself, he has the magic of procreation, of dancing the spark of life into being. Presence brings magic and life into the world, where it is shaped and given from Earth Mother. He dances as the bright Mother gives us birth, powering us into the world. He is the great Father. I'm going to come in chat when I've read it. Yay. At the other end of our lives, he is the one who dances the great dance of life and death, and it is himself who, when the piper plays his lonely call on the wave, swept shore at year's end, dances open the gate between the worlds, so that the dead may pass beyond. It is also he who is willing to sacrifice himself when that is necessary, for the sake of those whom he protects. In between those two extremes, his wild yang energy is channeled through humans to benefit tribe and family. His family is all of us, human and animal. Was I not just talking about this earlier? And this is number 17 as well. Shamans draw upon his power, and the best healers channel a balance between his power and the bright mother's nurturing energy. Even as our hearts beat within us, we learn to meditate the life force through joyful being and action, expressing his power through healing and love and trust. We become more like himself. When himself appears in a card spread, he not only indicates that a great amount of energy is present in the reading, but he also strongly energizes the fairy cards around him. Everything he touches becomes more of whatever it is, more alive, more vigorous, more powerful, more awesome, or more awful. This card in a reading can indicate great vitality, victory or triumph, confidence and power. There is a leadership and ability to command, steadfastness and integrity, wild power held and channeled for the good of all by will. Himself speaks of protection, either of the, I don't know if it's a quarantine of someone, the curant something owes protection to, like a child or an elder. Acceptance of parental responsibilities is important, as are deep and committed relationships. He is the preserver of the natural world and its balances, seeing as that's what we were talking about before. Shamanic power may be indicated here, as well as potential for powerful spiritual healing. This card may also speak of erotic energy, passion, and potent creativity. Yay! Number 17 in the house, people. Can't write this stuff, can you really? Number 17. Yay! I love these cards. Love them. Seeing a lot of 11 numbers lately. Yeah, I just see 17 everywhere. 17 and 11 I see. Mainly 17. So, yeah, a bit random, but there you go. And I just have switched to your laptop because unfortunately the sound is not good because I'm on, I've been having issues with the sound, sorry. I don't know what's going on. My mouth is right near the microphone. It might be problems with the internet, I don't know. I'm going out anyway. Sound is good for me. Yeah, we were having problems, but you know, one of them things sometimes. I'm hoping to, you know, it'll be alright next time. And yeah, so your cards always talk to you. They do because I work with them and I love them. You've got to really, like, if you've got cards, you've really got to resonate with what cards you're working with. Sound very good now. Yeah, it's right under my mouth. I'm like, but they always tell the truth. And number 17's just come out, and everything in that we were just talking about. So, you know, energies, balance, and all that sort of good stuff. Men and women, blah blah blah. Sound pretty good. We don't care. Just hearing what you say. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Chill out with the mouse and the bird. Oh my god, there was nearly a scrap with a bird and a mouse. the mouse is over where I sit, so anyway, yeah, so hopefully, like I said, Jolly Daydream and the Discord's there, and link is in the description box below, also with donation description if you want to make a coffee donation, and it will all go to this channel for accessories, stuff that I may need. Starting to do new things, so thank you very much. So I'm going to go. I hope most of that made sense. Rambling. Else to say, but I did like coming into chat where you were talking about what you thought about the ascension and stuff like that. Because you've got to remember there's a lot of fear mongering stuff out there, so you have got to be careful what you're watching and what you're listening to, or with what resonates with you. So yeah. Oh, you know I was going to sing that. There's a moose in the hoose. Yeah. Americans might not. Or was it? What was that advert? There's a moose. Boot this house. Glad I caught the end of your chat. Thank you. So I'm going to go. Like I said, I will be doing a JFK Junior stream, because I can put pictures up now. Yay. Show you the pictures that I was looking into last year. And also it's JFK Junior because it and the really bad pictures of the Navy SEALs dummies that they said were the bodies weren't, and you can clearly see they're not. We'll have to do a stream on that. So yeah. Wine gums. Oh yeah, it was wine gums. Yeah, it was Maryland, was it, or something? Wine gums. Yeah, who set this moose? Hoose, boot this hoose. Do 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 do. I wonder if that's had a Mandela effect on it. Might have to check it out. You never know. Me too. Good to see. Yeah, good to see you all. Anyway, and anyone new in here, good to see you well. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because the little dancing rabbit will come up. And don't forget, if you are new and you think subscribing means payment, it doesn't, because subscribing just means subscribe to the channel. If notifications come up, you'll get them, but sometimes you hit the bell and you don't get them, because we all know what YouTube's up to, and you don't always get notifications, and I don't always get messages, so it's one of them. You just have to look out sometimes. Yes, so bye Tapper, bye King, bye Fifth, bye LA Taylor, bye JP, Sleepy Warrior, Be Hugger Dave. I'm just reading the ones at the bottom, and everybody else who's in that I'm not saying your name, because I only see the ones that are past my board. Yeah, thank you, Fifth. And I'm going to go and chill out with the mouse in the house and the bird, and go and get a brew and a biscuit, and I shall see you tomorrow, maybe, and hopefully the microphone will be better. Yeah, so catch you all later. Bye. Let's see if she ends the stream or not, or carries on. I can't move on this desk. Can't move. I can put a cup of coffee on it and I can't move. Right. Oh my god. This is this. I can't even move the mouse. Right. What? Bye.